Hey Soy fam, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Soy here, and I'm back with another video for you, my Soy fam. Today I am here with none other than let's try that again. Hey Soy fam, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Soy here, and I'm back with another video for you, my Soy fam. Today I have a special guest, and it is none other than
Cherise. You know what it is?
So Cherise is here after begging her to come to the video. But guess what? My girl getting big now, so she don't want to be my videos. Why you don't want to be my videos, Cherise?
I didn't see that.
Why you say who making fun of you? Stop making fun of Cherise, please. All Cherise friends. Stop it, okay? Anyways, let's get into this video. So this video is all about Cherise, and I wanted to ask her questions. I did ask her some questions pre-going into secondary school, but I didn't film it, so I'm gonna ask her so she can answer here, and then I'm gonna ask her how school life is going. Okay, so let us go. Cherise, the first question I asked you, how does it feel going into secondary school?
It feels good.
That's it? Just good? But you were okay, so what was some of the emotions that you had thinking about going into secondary school?
I was feeling nervous, but on the next hand, I was like happy because I passed and I'm going into a different school. And yeah.
And then you were saying like excited too, in a way. And yes, I remember that clearly. But then you were like, asking your questions, and you're like, I don't know. And then I ask you, what do you think you're gonna expect in secondary school? You remember what you told me? No? You said you don't know, and you're just gonna go there. And I asked you, what about friends? And when you tell me about friends,
I can't remember.
you can't remember. You're like, I'm not going to make friends, but if I meet people along the way, then yeah. Which I think is like really good, because it's not like going there and wanting friends, but at least the people that you know there, you're gonna talk to them, yeah, and just have a fun time. So now that you actually spent a week in secondary school, how was it? Let's take it piece by piece. How was first day? Walk us through the first day.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I attend Anglican High School. So the first day of school, I woke up so early. Like I woke up like around 4 in the morning, and I was like, why am I waking up so early? I thought it was like because I was excited or nervous. And after I wait, I get ready for school, and after I go, I still end up being late because you had a lot of traffic. And I walked down the lane. My first time walking down the lane, it was good.
And then you got a ride?
Yes, I did get a ride with one of my friends. And during the school day, it was really good. We did work on the first day of school, which is crazy, I know. And next thing, we only have one break, which is lunch.
You don't have break time? That is like just for the first day, or that norm?
There's a norm. You don't have no break time. You just go straight to lunch.
Okay, so
So I
that's
can go
new.
through all the periods, and after that, at 11:40 something, you have lunch, and after the rest of the day period, nothing.
Oh.
So that is something I have to get accustomed to. I just be in class like belly hot in my butt, and I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Oh gosh. Who are you?
So for those of you who's going to the secondary school, make sure and eat breakfast in the morning time, because you cannot focus on an empty stomach, and you have to wait this long while just to get that piece of food, and the tuck shop line is so long, so you're not even getting through.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the first day. And after school, I walked across the carnage. I thought the walk from school to, well, not carnage, but to town, I thought it was going to be long, but it wasn't. I took my time and walk.
You had your water?
Yes, and I had an umbrella.
Oh,
And
yes.
the sun was giving.
The sun was hot. Yep. That sun over that carnage. Ooh, child.
Oh, and the terminal. Ooh, the terminal. Whoo, full of patrol.
That's the first day for
Full of
me.
patrol. And yeah,
That was the
it.
first day. And then the other days was kind of similar.
Yeah, the other days I kind of what's the word, like I kind of warm up to the environment, and I started actually talking to people, because the first day at orientation I didn't talk to nobody. So the rest of the days I talked to people. And yeah, in secondary school you have to talk to people, because sometimes like you don't get notes and you have to go by somebody and try and get it. And in secondary school they don't write nothing on the board, they call it out. So sometimes they don't get something, somebody might have it, you have to get it.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow, that is so different, because when I was in secondary school, I mean, like Form 1 they would write the notes on the board. Maybe like higher forms they won't do that. Well, that's good. That will get your brain into everything. That's good.
So it's like a big transition from primary to secondary. But yeah.
But you're handling it well. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. The next question I have for you is, in terms of subjects, how many subjects are you doing in Form 1?
I'm doing 13 subjects.
13? Ay, ay, ay.
And in
how,
Form 2 I have 17.
and how much you were doing like in primary school?
Like 6.
That's a big transition, huh?
Very
So now you have to focus and make sure you have everything planned out and organized, because that's the advice I'll give you. Make sure everything is organized, because if it's not organized it will get flustered, and then in turn you would have a lot to do and things. So be organized. And for you guys who are going into secondary school or starting a new grade or a new form, organization is key.
Oh, and also we don't always stay in one classroom. We have to go to different classroom, and sometimes we split up. Like, so for example, English A, we have to split the class in half, and the half have to go to a different teacher. The class, one part of the class stays in the classroom and the teacher comes to them. So you have to take all your stuff, like your bag, go upstairs in the lab or wherever.
That's good. So how much money do you go to school with on a given day?
So for this first week I went to school with $15 every day, and on Friday I had $30, because you know I wanted to buy something.
Save.
Like basically $13 a day,
Okay.
and I bring home like $2 something.
When I was going to secondary school, I went to school with $10 a day. $10 a day.
Well, I was supposed to go to school with $10 too, but the prices in school and certain things is like big money. Like our hot dog is like $4, and the hot dog is not even worth $4.
Where you getting on the hot dog?
Sausage
I mean, like condiments. What condiments you getting on the hot dog?
is what you want. So like ketchup or mayonnaise.
And like they have onion, and then I have like this
No.
special thing. And $4 for a hot dog.
Yes.
Wow. So things are expensive, so you have to go with more money now. Okay, I understand. Okay.
And in primary school I used to go with $5.
Because you had to pay one bus, well, two buses,
Yeah.
back and forth. Now you do pay 2 buses, but you could be paying 4
True.
if you wanted to go to town, go over the carnage, and back. Okay. So, but yeah.
What is the next question?
What's the next question? I think that's it. Okay, what advice to end this Q&A with you and whole school? What advice would you have for the children who are in like grade 6 right now, getting ready to go into secondary school?
Okay, so I actually said a little bit during it, but I'm just gonna say study all ahead, right? And you know, like going in secondary school, yes, you can have friends and stuff, but know what you're doing. Don't really follow up with nobody too much. Make sure you know what you're going to school for, right? And yes, it's going to be a big change. You're going to get accustomed to it. I know you're going to feel shy and stuff, but yeah.
You're gonna get accustomed. But you made us.
And respect your teachers, because your teacher is going to make it get far. And if you don't like your teacher, they might not send you back up in a form. Send it up in a form.
It's a disrespectful. You just said something there in terms of I forgot. You said something. I have to pause it and go back, because you know I'm getting old and everything. I can't remember. I can't remember. Let me pause it and come back. Yes, Cherise. So I found it. You said make sure you know what you're going to school for. What do you mean by that? Is it in terms of like work, knowing what you want to be?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
So when I mean like know what you're going to school for, is like make sure you have a vision of what you want in life. Don't just go to school for going to school sake. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like it happened to me when I was in school. Although I know what I wanted to be, but nowadays instead of saying know what you want to be, say know what you want to do. Because there are people making money doing different things, whether it be the YouTube, whether it be having your own business. Because in our society, we're trained to go to school, go to college, when we're finished, go and work for somebody, and not have that entrepreneurial mindset. So just know what you want to be, and that's a good point, Cherise, and I'm glad that you brought that up. Okay, so yeah, my Cherise, we're gonna probably next year when you finish school, or maybe at the end
Next year when I finish school.
when you finish when you finish Form 1. But I think when you the term, and we do it by terms, like term 1, term 2, term
Yes.
3. So like what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it in December, come back and hear what you have to say. If not, we're gonna see at the end of Form 1, we're gonna hear all the things that you have to say. But these are good advice, Cherise. So thank you. Thank you. Alright, but you have to tell the people now, when are they gonna see you more active? Because Cherise said, and I quote, I am in secondary school now and I'm very busy. So I cannot always film videos with you. My little niece. Go back to the first video with my little niece all excited to be in my videos. And now she's telling me that she's in secondary school. She hurt my feelings. But she's getting older and I'm happy that she's going into a very, very beautiful, as you can see, but educated and strong mind person, and I want you to continue that path. Okay? All right. So with that being said, this is our little chit chat with Cherise. Please remember to stay safe and stay blessed, and maybe we will get to see you guys in who's texting. You will get to see you guys in the next video. See you.
Remember, you're bigger than have sense.
Alright, so fam, so this is pictures of Cherise in her secondary school uniform. She's looking wonderful and bright, and it's good to see her in a new school uniform. As she said, she's going to Anglican High School, and that is in Tantine. Now, I just want to let you guys know that I love making videos with Cherise, and this was a good opportunity for me to sit down and see where her head is at, and to give advice and to hear what she has planned for secondary school and what her thoughts are. So those of you who are in secondary school or you're going to secondary school next year, please remember to have fun. Please remember to be organized. Please remember to make friends and not try to go it alone, and just be active in your school life. And with that being said, this is the end of the video. Bye.